I'm adjusting my camera a little bit. I'm sorry. I'm coming on because um, it's a long story and I want to keep it short. I do not want to do a very long live stream about this case, but I just care for all of you who like to do the same thing as I do, who um, have plans to do that. Be careful. And the reason I say that is because the last few days I get a few emails. I will not exaggerate, but I get a few emails that are a little bit fishy, if you know what I mean. Hi, Ma. Hi. We are doing fine. Hi, Danielle. Hi, sweetie. Oh, my hands are so cold. I will tell all about it if I see that there are more people live. So, um, hi, Tracy. Hi, sweetie. Hi, June. Good morning. Yeah. Hi, Rhoda. Hi, sweetie. Yeah, Ben is downstairs working on a cabinet for my birthday. I will become 47 on the 15th of November. So, and he asked me what I wanted to have for my birthday, and I told him, yeah, I wanted to have a cabinet where I can store all my sequins in. So that's what he's making. So if you hear any noise, you know he is one floor down working on the cabinet. He's making it himself. And he likes to do that stuff. So, yeah, that's what I asked for my birthday. Hi, Maria. Hi, Aya. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, One Day. Hi, Yvonne Creatable. Yeah, I think I say that correctly. Okay, the reason I'm coming on is the following reason. The last few days, I get a lot of, well, a lot. I had 4 emails, and they start something like, "Hi, I'm this and that, and we are looking for a designer. Are you interested in designing for us?" It's cold this morning. I seen 6 degrees on the way with the bus. Yeah, it's really cold. So my hands are a little bit cold. So if I rub my hands, it's just because they are freezing. Okay, back to the email. So the first time I got an email like that, I talked about with the person on the other end. Well, can you give me a link to your shop? And I had the feeling they didn't know me. And I do not say it like that, like I'm all that, because I don't think about myself as all that. I'm just a silly Dutch girl who does what she loves to do, uh, and happens to make cutting dies. So what? That's how I think about myself. I know some of you think differently. I know, and I really appreciate that, but I don't want to put myself on a pedestal. I'm just as you, a crafter with a hobby making dice. That's all. But the first email I got was I was talking with the lady on the other end. And I talked about this in other live streams. Um, so I told her the terms and conditions on working with me, and she was agreeing. And then she asked me, "What is your design fee?" I told her my prices, and she was a little bit shocked. And I'm telling this as honest as I possibly can. So she told me, "Listen, we only have a small budget given by our boss, and yeah, your design fees are too high for that. But trust me, the budgets they have are near to nothing. And near to nothing, I mean near to nothing." And then I told her, "Sorry, but I can't give you 5 or 6 of my designs for that amount. That's that's not fair against all other sellers that I design for." But since she was friendly, since she was the first one who responded in correct English, and I had the feeling that she was serious and knew me a little bit, knew about my channel. I had something like, okay, I want to help you, but no, this is only one time I'm doing this. So I offered her 4 or 5 of my designs for a really low price. To me, a really low price. So and then she told me, well, okay, thank you for the. And I sent her the samples. And uh, the next thing I knew, within 5 minutes, I got an email back. Well, thank you, but no thanks. We are looking for another designer. And I had something like, okay, so now you have pictures of my brand newest designs. And it gave me the feeling, I do not say that she does it, but it gave me the feeling that she had what she wanted and now she didn't want to pay for it because the way I sent them, yeah, if you are really smart and technical, you would be able to trace them and make dies from them. But I have something like you have to be able to trust people, and even if they are new, and that's why I keep on sending my samples the way I do. But it didn't feel good, if I can say it like that. So then a day later, I got an email. Well, and she called herself Elsa. I'm Elsa. Would you design for us? And I had something like, okay, but at least you can let me know what website you have. And to give you an idea, the websites I've been sent are websites like In Love Arts. Um, I do not know if they are the same people and have a lot of websites, but these are sellers from China who don't want to sell the dies on AliExpress just because from experience, I know that AliExpress asks the sellers on there a lot of fees. So for every sale they do, they have to pay a little fee to AliExpress for their services. Just like you open an Etsy store or stuff like that. When you guys buy, for instance, one of my coasters, I still have a few left, so they are running fast, but I have to pay Etsy a certain fee for the sell. I know that, and I don't mind because it makes my life easier too on the other side. So, yeah, I know that. But that's what sellers need to do. And what some don't want to do is pay that fee. So what they do is they start up their own normal website. So if you go there, it looks like a legit website and stuff like that. If you buy there, you will get dice. I'm sure. I never ordered there, so I'm not 100% sure. But the reason why I'm doing this live stream is to warn you. I know there are a lot of people out there who want to do what I do, and I don't mind. I don't mind competition. I don't mind if you have a brilliant idea, and if you have the skills to design it yourself, please go ahead and do what you love and do what your heart says is right. But I personally care about you, even if you want to see me as a competition. I don't look at it like that, but even then I care about you. And please know those people don't care about your design, the effort and the time you put into it to make it a good design and an honest design. And they make, if all goes well, and if they are advertising the dice well, a lot of money on those dice, even though the prices are not high. The way they produce the dice is cheap. So, yeah, you can imagine some of them will make a boatload of money. I don't know to pronounce it in any other way, but that's because I'm a silly Dutch girl. Um, but what a lot of you maybe don't know is that there is a Chinese website like um, not Alibaba, but there is a Chinese website where production companies who produce dies and stamps are selling designs by the thousands. So what they do, they get a design in, they produce 1,000 of that design, then put it on that website, and then sell it to small starting sellers on AliExpress, on websites like In Love Art Shop, and I now have about 3. I don't want to advertise for them because one, I don't trust them, and two, the way they work is fishy to me. Because yeah, I have now three websites that I never heard of that are also selling cutting dies. The websites look really fancy and nice, but please keep in mind, if you make a design, if they contact you, are you willing to sell your designs to us? You you will never ever be sure what they do with your design. And because I care, I do this video. For instance, this morning, and I think that's the best example I can give you guys. A lady contacted me. She called herself Elsa. I know Chinese have a Chinese name and an English name. That's normal for them. Um, she called herself Elsa. Yeah, could you design for us? So I had something like, okay, but I want to know a little bit the people that I work with. So I emailed her and told her, listen, can you send me a link to your shop and let me know who are you and what are you doing? And tell me a little bit about yourself. I always like to know the people that I work with. So, and then the only thing I got back was a link to the website. So I told her, listen, is it possible for you to tell me a little bit more about yourself? Could you, and then I got an email back and it stated, could you send me links to products you designed and that sold well? And yeah, we can work with you. How did she describe it? I, it was very awkward. I can't, oh, here I have the link. She told me this, dear, maybe my colleague had contacted you before, so I tried to contact you again. Our shop is currently in development stage and is still looking for good cooperation. We want a fixed design cooperation. You can refer to the hot sales of other websites, elements, or we can provide you with direction of fund opening. Would you like to cooperate with us? Looking forward to your reply. And when I was reading that, and maybe I'm interpreting things wrong, but I got the feeling that she didn't have a clue who I was, what I do, what I like, what I. It sounds odd to me. So that then I told her, listen, I can give you the names of the stores that I work for. And then it got quiet. So please, please be careful. If you sell your design to anyone, they can do with it whatever the heck they want. And they hope you will design for instance, $10 or $15 a design. But that's not possible. They will make so much money. Yeah, it's fishy. Yeah, I agree, Danielle. Hi, Carol. Hi, Francine. Sorry that I didn't say hi. Yeah, and if I experience things like this, I just want to warn you because I know that if I can put myself under that number of designers, they are proud at what they do, and you want to work with somebody who you can trust. And from now 3 years of doing this, I have the feeling this is a huge group of people, and I mean huge group. They pop all kinds of websites in the air, and they ask you to design something for $5 or $10, and then they sell so many of them. They can make hundreds of dollars on the work, the effort, the time you put into it. And yeah, I care about you guys. So that's what I wanted to tell you and warn you about. Trust your gut feeling. God gave it to you. So you don't trust it, and then it can't be trusted. Yeah, I totally agree. But yeah, since the way they contacted me was that it gave me the feeling they haven't got a clue who I am or what I do. And I think if you ask somebody to work for you, I think it's normal to know a little bit about that person. I think that's nothing more than showing respect. But maybe I see things wrong. That can happen, and um, we all have our own opinions. But yeah, I just came on to warn you guys, and I hope um, this warning will be passed on to other crafters who have the same desire to design things and see their own products. Because I know how much fun it is when you design a product and you then actually see the product made into a stamp or a cutting die or whatever. The joy it gives me, I can understand that other people have that joy too. But I know also the side that it hurts when you see your hard no, not your hard earned work, but your hard work is stolen and mass produced, and they don't care about who you are. But tell me if I'm seeing things wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's a fishy kind of world. The one was something like cocoa, something else, and the other one was life crafts or something in that contrast. $15 is way too low for a design. So much work put into the design. Yeah. For example, the designs that I make, and I can't speak about all of them because they are all different. But yeah, a design normally takes me 4, 5, 6 hours, and 3D design, sorry, 3D designs, they take me about, well, for instance, the carousel that I made, 4, 5 days, and then full days from 7 in the morning to until 5 in the evening. So full working days. Yeah. And then if you are willing to sell your design for that amount, hey, be my guest. But don't be shocked if you find out that they are mass produced and sold by the hundreds and hundreds at fishy websites. And trust me, it happened to me before. I had it happened when I was designing for Innov Art Shop and when I still designed for Alina Cuddle. They were stolen. Yeah, and it hurts. It just hurts. Even though you got your pay, but you know that other people will earn a lot of money over your back. So yeah. But yeah, I'm waiting for the mailman to come with the new dice from KS Craft. I can't wait to see what dice he has sent me because I never know exactly what is in the package. So it's always a little bit of a surprise which dice he produced, and yeah, then I will be able to show them to you. I had one more thing that I wanted to say, but I can't. Oh, of course. Oh, my mind is going all over the place because it was so frustrating this morning to get a fourth email from a fishy company. I'm currently having two new mystery dies in production. If all goes well, they will be finished in about one and a half week, and then it will take about 1.5 week. So in 3 weeks' time, I will have them in, and yeah, I think you are going to love them. One is about, it's a mix between cats and Valentine, because you know I like cats. And the other one is if you are into, let me call it summertime and all things that summer brings us. So yeah, I will put them in my Etsy shop, not yet, because else you have to wait too long before I can ship them out. But if I see that they are arriving at my house, then I will put them in my Etsy shop. I only ordered a small amount. I always do that. And um, I still get a lot of emails from people who still wanted the older mystery dice that I released. Yeah, that's a good word. Released, but maybe I'm thinking about it, that I do one more order of the older ones so people can make their collection complete with all the ones that I designed before. But I'm not sure. It depends on the price, and because it costs a lot of money to get them in. So yeah. And you have a bulk lot of dice for sale too, is that right? No, Tracy, those are sold. So yeah, I had a bulk of dice, and those are sold now. Yesterday, 3 people came at once. I want them, I want them. So yeah, I sold them to one lady who was the first one to reply. So yeah, those are sold. But please pass it on to people you know who want. Yeah, thank you, Tracy. Please pass it on to your fellow crafters if you know that they are into making designs, that they have to be careful who they work for if they don't want to risk that their designs are stolen and mass produced. And um, please know that you don't have to sell your designs or your works for such a low number. That's, if I get $10 for a design, I have to pay about $3 or $4 PayPal fee, and there will be nothing left. I have to pay also convert fee because I get paid in dollars, and I live in the Netherlands, so we pay in euros. So there will be nothing left at all. So be careful, and be a little bit proud of your work. I think uh, you don't have to exaggerate the prices, but there's nothing wrong by being proud, and let them pay for honest designs. They do what they do, and they make sure they get the investment back one way or the other. Just know that I care about you, and I don't see anybody as competition, and that's not meant in a mean way, but in we are crafters, and um, if you have a good idea, who am I um, to be jealous? I do what I love, and that's because of all of you. So yeah, I don't see. I'm not a person like that, but that's my thank you, June. All good information, Nicole. Thank you. You're most welcome, Danielle. You're most welcome. So, yeah, I'm going to cut off this live stream because I have said what I wanted to say. Uh, and I wanted to warn you for it. Um, do with it what you want, but um, don't let them fool you around. You are worth more than what they want to invest in you, even if it's time or finding out what kind of person you are. I think it's important if you work for somebody that they value you in any kind of way. and they don't have to worship you, but at least value you. That's what I wanted to say. Getting a warm family feeling. Yeah, but that's true, Aya. I have so much to be grateful for. What Because of all of you, I'm able to do what I love every single day. It's getting harder to find new and fun designs. I have to admit that, trust me. There are days that I'm frustrating with myself that I can't come up with a brilliant design idea. And then you guys are so lovely to send me emails with ideas that you have. And yeah, some I can make. I know that sellers will love them. Some I have my doubts, and then I have to ask the sellers first before I invest my time in making the design, and they all rejected them. So it's a strange. No, that's not the correct way to say it. It's not as easy as it seems. Sometimes I break my brain over new designs. Trust me. Oh, and did you see what I made? Oh, I have to show you. Wait a minute. I wanted to cut the live stream off, but let me take the die first. Where did I put it? Yeah, I put a picture on Instagram about it, and I got so many lovely responses. But this is the die set. I will put the link in the description box below. But this is a jeans heart pocket. Love to you both. They will. Thank you, Rhoda. Thank you. And I made a sample so you can see. And I got a few questions, and that I will tell. But yeah, this is what I made with the die set. And it looks like a jeans pocket, but then in a heart. I added these red tags. And what I did is, because these are embossed inside, so the love is embossed, I just took a white gel pen and made it more visible. But if you turn this one 180 degrees, you can write down Levi's or whatever you want to put on there, if you can write really tiny. But yeah, still waiting for my snakes and leather game dice. Yeah, I know, Danielle, but the problem is that I have to see if sellers are interested. And sellers are not easy to convince. But I wanted to tell you, you can see that I made it into a pocket, so there can be something inside. What you also can do, if you don't cut this off, or if you wait a minute, I will show the dice. I think that's easier. Then you will know what I mean. Sorry for the crinkling. What I did is, come on, work with me. I will tilt my camera so you can see what I'm doing. This heart shape, you can make it with this die. That's what I did. I first cut out the heart. After that, I have the cutout, so see this as the cutout. I used this die to cut it in half. But what you could do is cut it out twice and then put the pocket on top of the other pocket. So I didn't do a back layer, but that's possible. So then if you only put glue here, you can make this, so the big heart, a pocket, and a pocket on the front side. So there are more options. I know, just ripping you. Yeah, I know. I know, sweetie. I can handle that. But yeah, you can do it as a pocket like this, but you can also, I glued it down at the top, but you can also do a pocket at the top. So you can do multiple layers, and so you have multiple pockets. But yeah, this is a die set that I designed for Bakey Store. And I will put the link in the description box. I was just forgot to do that, but I will add it to the description box so you know where to find it. But I was so happy that I found um, real paper that looks like jeans. And what I did is I just took a metallic marker, and after I die cut it, you always see those orange threads around the seams, and I just went over those lines with the marker like this, so to enhance the stitch lines that are in there. Always go with your gut feeling, Nicole. And yes, you do need to know who you are selling your designs to. Take care. Thank you. Yeah, I totally agree. And since I don't want others to fall for the trap, they sometimes, well, it feels to me like a trap, if you know what I mean. We buy your designs very cheap because our bosses don't give our a lot of budget, but at your back you don't know what they are doing with your design, so be careful. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this live stream a little bit. Thank you for being here with me. I will be back as soon as I have the dice from Case Craft. If all goes well, I will have them in tomorrow, so then I will do a new live stream. I wish you all a nice day. Thank you for being here with me, and yeah, see you soon. Bye bye.